Ladies and gentlemen,
Did you
welcome
see that?
welcome to a brand new episode of On It. We are here. We are watching the end of Monday Night Football. And when I say the end, I mean the end because
The
it
end.
it, it is over. So they just chucked it up on 4th and 25.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming that the Eagles got the ball back. They just could have kneeled it out.
Wow.
But
Okay.
no, Mahomes took it was going to be 4th and 10, and then
hmm
Mahomes took a dumbass fucking intentional grounding. Was getting sacked and just chucked it out of bounds.
Well, there you have it. The Philadelphia Eagles win Monday Night Football, but we do have a lot to talk about, Devin. We got all of Week 11's games. We got some fantasy. We got a bracket. We got, we did have Monday Night Football to react to, but we can just talk about it because it's over.
Well,
Uh,
MVS dropped a fucking wide open touchdown pass.
yeah, but like, hey, shit happens. It's raining. At least you got one excuse.
True.
MVP votes, power rankings, all the good stuff. So, I mean, we can get right into it. We can get right into Week 11's games. Philly games
Oh
just
yeah,
ended, so I mean, we can start off from the top. Dallas versus Carolina. Um,
yeah. Carolina sucks.
yeah, I mean, Carolina is obviously the worst team in the NFL.
I mean, I think we have them ranked last. I hope so.
I mean, it's not really. Yeah, we have Carolina at number 32. So,
Good.
I mean, here's the thing. The problem with Carolina is they're obviously like bad enough where they're gonna get like a great pick next year. Or did they how'd that trade work with
Did they trade up
Chicago?
for one?
I'm saying how did that trade work for Chicago? Does Chicago have their hands on next year's
I think
like?
they do.
Because if that's, I don't know. I've kind of just realized that trade might have screwed their next
The
season
DJ
up.
Moore one, yeah.
But
I
I
think
don't
they
know.
gave him 2 first-round picks.
The Panthers are in a. I feel like the Panthers are in a weird position because they're gonna have to gut the team, right? They're not
They're
gonna,
definitely getting rid of Thielen.
which is like, because they're not gonna show up next year with this same squad and compete.
No,
I mean, if you gave a lot of quarterbacks Adam Thielen and Miles Sanders, or just an offense Adam Thielen and Miles Sanders, they could make something shake. They could figure something out better than
yeah,
1-9. I mean, one
for sure.
1-9, and they already came out and said they're not benching Bryce, which they shouldn't. I mean, they
No,
might as well let him
he's
rock
a
out,
rookie.
figure
Yeah,
it out, get as
play with
many
him.
reps as you can. Because I mean,
Sure. But yeah, the Bears have the first pick because they did trade a first round for DJ Moore.
and Dallas gets another. I mean, it started off slow, but I mean, they get another easy dub, pretty simple dub for
And
Dallas.
again, yes, Dallas is blowing teams out, but I don't think it's because of their offense. I think their defense is right now pretty straps on these shitty teams.
Dallas's defense is obviously a problem. There's no
Yeah,
question. Even with
they
the
got one dude. I don't know his name, but he's got 4 pick-sixes this year, which ties a record, and it's week 13 or something.
I don't know. I mean, I just think of Micah, and I don't really got to
Yeah,
go too much
true.
further. But
And Diggs is out too.
here's a game I'm happy about. I'm kind of happy about the outcome. Steelers Browns. So last
Yeah,
episode we both picked Pittsburgh, and I feel like we were. I mean, we both said it could go to Cleveland, but
yeah,
I mean, I pretty much gave the dub to the team that has their quarterback, that doesn't have a quarterback out for the year. The
yeah.
team that I think is probably the most hungry to get into the wild card spot from the AFC North, at least at this point.
Sure.
Bengals, I think, are pretty much, they're
I don't think they're done yet.
no. I mean, I'm saying more like I don't even know if Cincinnati as a team is focused on this year anymore.
Oh, I forgot about Burrow. Yeah,
That's what I'm
never mind.
saying. Joe
They're
Burrow,
done.
yeah,
Yeah,
Joe Burrow's done for the year. They're
they might as well lose the rest, get a decent spot, and
get a great
fuck off.
draft pick or something. But no, I am glad Cleveland won. It puts them at 7-3, but I'm still not. I mean, I'm still not afraid of.
No one's afraid of this fucking team with Dorian Thompson Robinson.
And every
Just two
chance,
shitballs.
every loss is gonna matter when it comes to the Steelers.
Yeah.
plain and simple. So them sitting at 6-4, I know it's only a 1 game difference, but I'm a lot happier than them sitting at 7-3 right now. They got another divisional loss. I like it. I like it a
Yeah.
lot. Bears Lions. So that
Close as shit.
yeah, so it was really close for no reason, but let's just say Justin Fields had one of his best games ever.
Hmm.
Well, not I mean not in for his
This
standards.
year.
I mean, 16 for 23, 169 yards, a touchdown, but he also had 104 rushing yards.
Yeah.
Um, so that man was going crazy. But
And
Detroit,
3 picks from Jared Goff.
yeah, 4 turnovers for Detroit. So I mean, if Jared Goff doesn't throw 3 picks, they don't turn the ball over 4 different times.
Yeah.
It's definitely not this close. But
No.
so I'm not, like I said, it's definitely like I guess that's the thing. Does this game, the Lions and Bears, did this game make you change the way you look at Detroit at all?
I mean, a little bit, but we've seen them like the past couple of weeks. They've struggled a little bit. Um, I definitely don't think that they're like a top powerhouse team.
Are they a
Um,
threat in the NFC?
if they can get their defense together, I mean, yeah, I think they're a threat, but their
Most
defense sucks. Their offense is great, but
most top teams in the NFC, at least. Well, I mean, most top teams, period. But when we're talking just NFC, all the top teams in the NFC are going to take advantage of those 4 turnovers,
big time.
and Detroit got kind of lucky that they were playing in Chicago the day they decided to turn the ball over 4 times. Um, but I will say, first time it was like what they were like it was like the first time they were 8-2 since like the '60s or something. I can't
Probably,
remember. I
yeah,
can't remember what year it was, but it's the first time since 1960 something they started off 8-2.
yeah.
Um,
I mean,
I,
the Bears, Browns, and Jags.
Bears, Browns,
Two or
Jet.
no, not the Lions, Browns, and Jags. Sorry,
Yeah. What
one's
about it?
8-2. The others are 7-3.
Yeah, which is
That a couple years ago is wild.
for sure. And I think there's 2 teams in there that you could buy into. But Detroit, I think it is obviously it's obviously enjoyable, but I just
Sure,
don't know if Jared Goff those 3 picks versus the Niners is over.
for sure. Like
Jared,
if I'm the Niners, I'm not afraid of this team. Just because the Niners defense is so good that they can hold this team. You can just light up the Lions defense. The Lions defense has let up a shit ton of points this year.
the Lions turned the ball over 4 times versus Philly is over.
Big time.
I mean, I don't really. I mean, even teams like the Rams or Seattle, like I don't really see like
Well,
they.
then you get into the other terrible team, which is Washington, that turned the ball over 6 times.
We can jump right to y'all.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk about y'all because I'm
Yeah, we
done.
turned the ball over 6 times.
I'm done listening to you. I'm not gonna lie. You told me you were yes, yes, yes. They're gonna win. Don't trust me. Tommy DeVito. Why would we lose that game? And y'all turned around and lost that game.
Tommy DeVito was damn near lights out
Y'all
outside of the 5 sacks he took in the first quarter.
y'all were lights off. Y'all
Mhm.
were lights off, hot water off. Y'all were showers off.
We
Y'all
were
were
running off
everything.
oven heat in that bitch,
I'm
bro.
about to say, you saw the report about how Washington didn't have hot water in the showers.
No.
That's what I'm referring to. That's how
I mean, I
garbage.
expected
That's
that.
the garbage of an organization y'all are. Giants couldn't even take a hot shower after they got a dub. I mean, come on. What is
That's
this?
crazy.
Y'all got
We
to
should have
figure that
stolen
out.
all their jewelry.
Sam Howell's terrible. That interception he threw at the end, or yeah,
Horrendous.
like that
Yeah,
was
the pick
just
six that closed us out.
that was so unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was just like, I mean, just that was. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's not many options for y'all, but the
No.
fact that Sam Howell is like not getting anywhere, like he should be getting bashed like Zach Wilson right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, he's had
He should
some
be
good
getting bashed
games.
like Zach Wilson.
He's had some after this performance. He should be,
Zach
but we
Wilson
have no one to
had
we
some
have no one to
games.
bench him for.
Golly, I mean, bro.
Zach Wilson got benched.
Yeah, he is the third string
Third
now.
string.
He's the third string now.
I don't even know who their second string is. I
I
barely know the first guy's name.
look, yeah, is he bad? Sure. Is Sam Howell bad too? Yes, 100%. I mean, he
But
is.
we can't say that Tommy DeVito is good.
No, he's bad, but he's just
He had a good
another bad
game.
quarterback. I mean, I was
He had a,
somewhat.
he had a great game.
I wanted to somewhat think there was potential in Sam Howell.
I know.
I don't think there's any potential in
Well,
Sam Howell.
you started to instill that in me, and then I felt it, and I was like, all right. I
Look,
went along with it. I don't like it.
yeah, no, the next year or two, y'all are gonna have a completely different quarterback. And it's a shame because y'all have great weapons.
I know.
Y'all have amazing weapons. It's kind of like I guess how like Shane felt the past couple of years with like, oh, we have this person, that person, but like no
We
one
have
can
Calvin
throw.
Ridley and all these fuckers.
But it's like, yeah, no, it's just a shame. Y'all got all these weapons and y'all
No, we
cannot
have good receivers.
good running
I
backs.
didn't realize Gibson isn't playing, which
Whatever.
I don't know what that does,
Brian
but
Robinson is still. I still
he's
like
not
him.
great.
I I like it. I like him. I think
I
he'd
mean,
be.
he's good.
I think you'll have a terrible offensive line.
We do. It's horrible.
You have a terrible offensive line.
And just a bad quarterback.
Green Bay versus L.A.
That's a shit ton of crap, is what that fucking is, dude.
Okay,
The Chargers
so
should not be a franchise anymore. Their coach should be fired immediately.
okay, so we can talk about this. I'm glad we're on the same page. So we need to save Justin Herbert.
Yeah,
And we need to get him out of L.A. as fast as possible.
like there's no amount of coaching changes or ownership changes or anything that you can do to impact this franchise and help Justin Herbert. This team fucking sucks, top to bottom.
The defense is terrible. I don't care. Austin, let's be real. After the past offseason, Austin Eckler made it pretty clear that he's just worried about getting a bag and pushing the running back agenda or whatever the hell. Just
Let's
play,
have a running back meeting.
just play good. Just play good. I don't know. Maybe don't fumble.
Yeah,
And Eckler fumble. The defense is terrible. I don't know if you saw that drop by Quentin Johnson. But it was the last drive.
maybe I don't know.
Because what did they need? Oh yeah, so the Chargers were gonna win this game. I'm gonna put it to you like this: Justin Herbert had Quentin Johnson open. He was gonna be at worst tackled, let's say around the 25-30 yard line. If not that, caught closer to the goal line or would have scored. I'm telling you, like he beat his defender, and
Yeah.
the throw was ahead of him, and I mean he just drops it.
Let me pull that up.
It is an awful drop. Herbert gives him a dime, a go ahead, at least field goal.
Yeah,
It
a
would
time,
at least put them in overtime.
but a game against the fucking garbage Packers should not be that close.
But
And this is a team that needs to be, or that should be strapping up to make a playoff spot. But they're at 4-6 in the AFC. They're just about done.
I mean, we said a couple weeks ago they were done.
Yeah.
But the fact that Justin Herbert has to go through this is like, I'm tired of seeing these quarterbacks' primes wasted. It's like, all right, obviously, not every quarterback can win the Super Bowl. Not every quarterback can win the MVP. Not every quarterback can be a Pro Bowler or whatever you want to say. But like, if it's the same thing, if we're talking about Josh Allen. It's the same thing we're talking about Justin Herbert. Same way if we're talking about Trevor Lawrence. It's like,
Yep. Oh my God! What a fucking terrible drop.
we don't have to sit here and they don't have to be Patrick Mahomes. They don't have to
No.
They don't have to go be MVP and win a Super Bowl. But I mean, 4-6 with that talent at quarterback.
Yeah.
Look at Houston.
Sucks.
I mean, look at Houston.
I know.
I mean, look. I mean, I don't understand. I really don't understand how after all these years, and I get it. Mike Williams out, Josh Palmer out. You got an older Keenan Allen.
Who's still doing well.
Still is productive, but Justin Herbert needs to look. Okay.
And now Bosa's out.
Look,
Joey Bosa's out.
Hear me out. So we kept saying Mike Tomlin to the Steelers, right? Or Mike Tomlin to the Chargers, right?
To the Chargers.
What if
Justin Herbert to the Steelers?
Now, as a Ravens fan, I do not want to see that.
No, you don't want to see that.
As a sports fan, And
Yeah.
this is how I know I can be non-biased talking about the sports shit because I would love to see Justin Herbert come over to the Steelers. He's sitting there throwing the Pickens,
With that receiver
Deontay
talent,
Johnson, Najee Harris in the backfield. Yeah, no, I would
and you
like to
got their other dude who's
Fairmouth.
running better than Najee is right now.
Yeah, no.
Jalen Warren.
And that defense, I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. He's finally gonna have a defense he can rely on. I mean, you're pretty much guaranteed Justin Herbert making the playoffs every year.
Yeah. I mean, they made the playoffs last year, and they blew a, 27-point lead,
28?
23-point lead?
20,
28 maybe?
was it not 28-0?
It damn well could have been. But this should not ever fall on Justin Herbert. This falls on Staley, and he should have been fired last year, but they fired their OC, which clearly was not the problem.
No, definitely not the problem.
If anything, he helped that team.
Yeah, no, it's 100%. They need
Whoever that is.
Staley needs to get out of there. Arizona versus Houston.
We picked. I don't know.
We both picked Houston. Now,
Okay.
my question is, it's obvious what direction Arizona is heading to, or what direction they're heading in. They're tanking. They're going to tank. They're probably moving on from Kyler Murray, and I don't know.
Kyler's out.
I don't think Kyler wants to be there anymore.
I don't know why Kyler's playing. Honestly, I don't think he should play.
Is there a spot somewhere else in the league for Kyler Murray?
The Chargers when Justin Herbert leaves. Didn't Herbert just get paid?
Herbert did get paid.
Damn.
But seriously though, like, do you think Kyler
Washington?
Murray? What I'm asking you is, do you think Kyler Murray? You still believe Kyler Murray can go be
I think Kyler deserves a spot in the league for sure.
Starting spot. Which and I'm not asking this because I don't think that. I'm just asking. I'm asking. Not obviously, I'm asking you, but I'm just saying like I'm gauging how you really.
Is
feel
there a question about it?
Because I don't think. The problem is before this year, before his ACL, there were some questions on what the hell was going on with Kyler in Arizona and why they couldn't win.
Well, yeah, and they kind of tried to narrow it down to that Call of Duties.
Yeah, and it's like, let's be real. Looking back on it, it's kind of stupid that people were blaming video games on why the Cardinals weren't winning games.
Yeah.
A lot of guys.
I mean, now, should he be playing that amount of video games and not studying film?
Who cares?
Maybe not.
But who knows?
Who cares?
We don't know how much film Kyler Murray studies.
Sure.
Like, bro, there's so many athletes that
but
have
it's just
other
it's
hobbies.
just exactly.
But here's the thing. Okay, so should I sit here? So we should, if that's the case, any bad Chiefs game, any bad Eagles game, well, if they weren't focused on new heights and their podcast so much, maybe then that needs to be the argument. If Draymond doesn't have good games, so I was gonna say if Draymond had a bad game, but like shit like that. It's just like that's to me. It's like if Kyler Murray played video games in the NFL, he probably was playing video games when he won a Heisman.
100%.
So I don't.
But the fact that like what a terrible feeling is that to be the guy, the quarterback for this team. It's supposed to be the guy, and you're like, you put it in his contract to be like you have to watch 4 hours of film a day. Like he doesn't give a shit about winning games. It feels like the organization doesn't care about winning games.
And I don't know. It just that's the thing. We do it a lot. Everybody does it a lot. You put the pressure. You put all the blame on the quarterback. Win or loss. And it's like, obviously, it's not all Kyler Murray, but I'm just thinking like he had a squad, and it's like Kyler Murray can't come to y'all with a terrible offensive line. And make anything happen because
we gotta stop trying to win games. Honestly,
he's gonna be running around trying to make superhero plays. He's gonna be dying out there. I mean, Sam Howell's the most sacked quarterback throughout the first however many games.
He was. He hasn't taken many recently.
But in the first 6 or 7, he was
he was sacked 40 times in the first 5 or 6 games.
That's someone like Kyler Murray. I would not.
Yeah, I don't want to put that on him. I don't want to put that on him. Where else could he go though?
There is a spot. There's spots though. I mean, okay.
Oakland? Nope. Las Vegas?
Vegas is definitely an option. New Orleans, if you want to go or just
Boot
change
Carr out of there.
teams. Now, uh, you're questioning how long does Geno have? Maybe Kyler goes up to Arizona. Same thing with Stafford. How much longer is Stafford playing?
True.
Um, does Atlanta believe in Ritter?
No,
Um, you know,
they put
hey,
Heineke in.
does Green Bay look at Kyler Murray and go, "Hey, we like you. You might be Aaron Rodgers, but like
Yeah,
fast."
you might be Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know.
There's one Aaron Rodgers,
Um,
brother. One.
Tennessee.
Will Levis is not who we expected him to come out and be.
You keep Derrick Henry and that O line. You let that O line.
Well,
You build that
Henry
O
hasn't
line
done
up.
shit the past couple of fuckers.
That's fine. But Kyler Murray and Derrick Henry on some read option scary shit. That's a recipe. That's a recipe. So maybe I think that's what I'm gonna push for. Kyler to Tennessee. That's what I like.
Okay.
I don't know how the money would work. I don't know how Derek's
I don't know
bag
if
and
they're paying
Kyler's
people.
bag. I also at this point seems like money's not a thing in the NFL anymore. You
Yeah,
can kind of just get whoever and you'll figure it out.
yeah. But they
Um,
should. But there should be a trade for Justin Herbert.
Jacksonville versus Tennessee.
Yes,
Henry,
Tennessee sucks balls.
like you said, Derrick Henry didn't do much. Matt Levis is terrible,
Will
and Jacksonville gets a blowout.
Will Levis.
What I say?
Matt.
Whatever. Miami versus Vegas. Um,
I mean, Levis didn't do bad. I think Tennessee's defense really sucks.
no, Tennessee is
Doesn't
Tennessee.
seem like they had the ball much. What was
It,
their possession?
it's over for ten. I mean, they're
36 to 23.
3-7. It's no.
Yes,
It's
69 total plays to 38 total plays.
there's gonna
You're
be
not scoring
there's
much.
gonna be a brand new quarterback in Tennessee soon. We're gonna see a revamped Tennessee in the near future. Miami versus Vegas. Now,
I did not even pay attention to that game.
here's the thing, Devin. 20-13.
Yeah,
Aiden O'Connell threw 3 picks.
he did.
I'm starting to feel like there's like majority of starting quarterbacks in this league that probably would have beaten the Dolphins in this same scenario if they were the Raiders
Sure.
quarterback because they probably wouldn't have thrown 3 picks. Because
Sure.
the Miami, I thought Miami was going to blow them out. I thought this was going to be close. I thought it was going to be. It was a close game the entire game.
Yeah.
Now, at no point, the way Tyreek was playing, who might be my potential offensive player of the year, the way Tyreek is playing,
Tyreek will be the offensive player of the year.
the way he was playing that game, I never really was like, oh, Miami's looking like I never was really worried because
No.
some of those catches I saw from not even him. I mean, just Miami period. But the Raiders
Well,
hung in that
I think we
game.
know that Miami is they're a one-trick pony. They got the ball's going to Tyreek one way or another. Waddle's still good, but
Yeah, but I
Robbie
mean,
Chosen, forgot about him, dude.
Robbie Chosen.
Robbie Chosen.
I don't know.
Why not? Why not change your first name to Chosen? Why are you changing your last name?
Yeah, no, Chosen. Well, it's I don't know. It's pretty stupid either
What
way.
even is Anderson?
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought Miami. I mean, they got the dub, but they looked a little weak. They looked a little weak to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, all right. So he did change his name to Chosen
Uh,
Anderson, and then changed it to Robbie Chosen.
wow, that's just a lot of.
A lot of bullshit
That's
to
a
be
lot
not
of
that great.
that's like a lot of wasted paperwork that was done.
It really, yeah, it really is, dude.
It's just like, hey, I'm gonna change my name to Chosen Robertson, and then they're like, okay. And he comes back, and he's like, actually, and they're like,
I'm gonna flip him.
all right. It's like, you know how much more paperwork we got to do to change your last name?
Yeah, that's a lot more.
God damn, Robbie.
Way more.
Jesus.
Dude,
What is
every
I
piece of
don't know.
mail is getting fucking changed to like, God fuck it.
Well,
Balls.
Bucks Niners. I mean, I said if San Francisco is like that, they shouldn't struggle.
Did I pick the Niners?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
they did not struggle.
they didn't struggle. No, they didn't struggle. Um, Bucks sitting
Defense
at
looked tight.
4-6, Niners sitting at 7-3. Now, I mean, did they look as dominant as they did in the beginning of the year? No,
No.
but uh,
I mean,
that's another
they're still
thing.
good.
Like
I
this is
mean,
a
maybe Tampa's not that fucking good.
they're not that good. They're not that good, but they're not that bad. They're kind of stuck in the middle.
Yeah, they're not scary by any
Um,
means.
but the thing is, the Niners didn't look that scary in a convincing win, which is a little concerning. But I, I don't know. I still think like
Purdy put up some numbers.
Purdy
21 for 25, 333, three tutties.
Purdy did his thing, but you got to also remember that I don't know. I think shit. Aiden O'Connell probably wins a game or two with San Francisco.
Yeah, that's
All right, let's talk about the Jets versus Bills, which apparently there was a big old fight in the tunnel post game.
good.
I think it was something like nobody wanted to trade underwear with Von Miller. And then like, like he kept blowing kisses and no one would catch him. So
No
like
one would catch his
nobody would
kisses.
catch Von Miller's kisses. So he just started fighting.
He strapped on his
Um,
knee pads and was like, "I'm ready."
but no, there was like a big brawl in the
Well, the
tunnel.
Jets were fighting themselves on the sideline.
Were they?
I
I,
saw Quinn and Nelson yelling at some fuckers over there.
I must have missed it. But I mean the Jets.
Zach Wilson, 7 for 15, 81 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. That's a horrendous stat line. Just over 50%. No, just under 50%. Less than 100 yards and a pick.
I mean Aaron Rodgers on one leg. I'm taking him at this point over
I
Zach.
would take Aaron Rodgers right now.
Aaron Rodgers right now in a boot.
Broken.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would take him because that was just.
Can we just, for the sake of the NFL, can we just put Aaron in a red shirt and just go, hey, just don't hit him, please? This is for the NFL.
We're trying to
This is for
enjoy.
everyone's.
We're trying to enjoy football. All right.
Yeah. 32-6. This game was fucking over quick.
Yeah, and they get a primetime game on not primetime, but they the only game on Friday is gonna be Jets Miami. That's a blowout.
Has there ever been a Friday game?
I don't know, but we do have four
And so
games.
it's a 1:30 game too.
I thought it was 3:30. Is it 1:30?
1:30.
Huh. Well, we got four games to predict later. But
Yes.
let's talk about the only game.
Oh, it is at 3. I'm stupid. Coverage begins at 1:30 on Prime.
Let's talk the only game we did not agree on when it came to predicting.
The only one
The only one, Devin.
was
And I'm not gonna lie, you should have been right, but I was.
I know.
Geno Smith hurt. Kenneth Walker gets hurt. The Rams slide by with a 1-point dub.
The Rams are bad.
I will say this.
They deserve to be 4-6.
What's his name came in and Drew Lock came in and just played like garbage.
Ugh.
He
2 for 6, 3 yards and a pick.
Yeah, he's not good. He did not come in and do any justice for the Seahawks. So I don't even feel good taking that dub from you. But
Maybe they can't make every quarterback good.
But at the end of the day, the Rams won. I don't know how else to put it. The Rams caught the
Fucking
dub.
Pookie Nakuas.
Yeah, I mean Puka's legit.
Puka's good.
He's legit. He is legit. I do like.
He's a
him. I do like the
BYU
way he's
boy.
playing. All right, Sunday Night Football.
And Cooper Kupp's just out there running.
Cooper Kupp. Well, he was a little He got a little dinged up.
He's been dinged up for the past 2 years.
Okay.
Um,
I was like thinking, do I have an argument? No, you're right.
I didn't even attempt to watch this game.
So I watched it and I was a little disappointed because it was kind of a wasted opportunity for Minnesota. Because I thought Minnesota was gonna win this game. Russell Wilson with a touchdown throw at the end to win it.
Yep.
So I guess, I guess, bro. That's really how I feel about that. I don't know. I'm not. I don't care too much, but I wanted to see Dobbs get another dub Minnesota
Yeah.
maybe sneak into a wild card spot with Dobbs. That would have been a little interesting, but I don't know. 6 and
Well,
5.
Dobbs is he's like Fitzmagic.
But like
He'll
that,
show up
he's
anywhere
better.
and
I think he's better than that.
play decent.
I think
You forget Fitz was pretty nice back in the day.
Fitz was pretty nice back in the day. I really think you're just saying that.
No, Fitz had. I mean, but he was like a Winston. He would have good games, and he would have fucking horrendous games.
But
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 he had some
but
good games
Dobbs
back
isn't
then.
having horrendous games.
No,
They're not horrendous games. Like he's a pretty legit quarterback, and like that report
and I
came out.
mean, even every Cardinals game he played, they were in it for at least the first half.
Like the difference between like all right, Jameis Winston is like a good two to have because you can put him in and he can run an offense, and
Yes,
he can he is a at this point vet QB. Josh
you think
Dobbs
Dobbs is a guy?
Josh Dobbs is someone you could. He's a project quarterback to me. He's someone you could take a chance. He is someone you could take a chance on as much as Jordan Love, Desmond Ritter, Sam Howell, Will Levis, um, fucking Baker Mayfield. At this point, you can. He's
Sure,
someone you can take a shot at.
but
And
do you think he's going to be a guy like a Tyrod, where he's just never really getting that spot? Because I mean, right when they were about to bring fucking Kyler back, they said, "Get out of here."
but that was because of Minnesota. If Kirk doesn't tear his ACL, I don't know if Dobbs is on Minnesota. He could be on another team, but
I know he would be
he was
playing.
sought after.
Yes.
And even after his debut at Minnesota, there were reports that teams are going to be calling for Dobbs after this season, and I think they should.
Yeah.
Um,
But as a starter?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's a hot take. I don't know if that's crazy, but
No, it's not crazy, but like I don't know if there's going to be a team who's going to be like, all right, let's build our team around Josh Dobbs.
I
Because I feel like a lot of teams at the bottom of the barrel are searching for draft pick quarterbacks.
but here's the thing: when you are the ninth
Oh,
pick in the draft and you don't have that opportunity, then what?
true.
You can do one of two. You can do one of a couple things. You could go into free agency and look at someone like Dobbs,
Yeah.
look at your roster, or try to draft the
New England?
second tier dude. Oh my god, no, because his career is gonna be wasted in New England.
No.
Like put Dobbs like just like Kyler, bro. Put Dobbs in Tennessee. Put Dobbs in put Dobbs in put Dobbs in Tampa. Put Dobbs in ooh
Washington.
get rid of Danny Dimes. Like throw him over
Yeah,
there or something.
true.
Or I don't know. I'd like to see him get a starting opportunity somewhere because
Bro, they really paid Danny Dimes $40 million.
but that's kind of why I'm rooting for the Vikings because if Dobbs gets a wild card spot, a playoff spot, God God not God forbid, but people who don't like him, God forbid, a playoff win,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a conversation like we might take this younger guy and send Kirk on his way, which might not be a bad thing. Might not be a bad decision, bro. I mean,
fair.
at the end of the day, Kirk Cousins is talked about as a guy who can get it done, but crumbles under pressure.
Always.
So
They
while
lost to the Giants in the playoffs. He's lost just about every primetime game he's played.
I'd say Dobbs has handled pressure pretty well
Very well.
recently.
Very
I'd
well.
say so. So I don't know. I like it. I'd say give him a
Seems
chance.
like a smart dude.
I mean, he has a fucking like rocket science degree. Of
Yeah,
course, he's a smart guy. He's a super smart guy. I know intelligence isn't everything in football, but if you're a quarterback,
it's a big
it's
part.
like if you're like really smart, like if like Josh Dobbs is not throwing that pick six versus the Giants in that game. He's
No.
not doing that now.
At that point in the game with a minute
Fuck
left and you're
no.
down fucking 5,
No, there's
no.
no way. And in the final game, Eagles versus Chiefs, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not only saying this because they won, but I wanted to say this to you before the pod, but I wanted to wait. Had you told me it rained, had you told me it was gonna rain the whole game, and this isn't even me saying like I would have went back and picked, but I'm saying like when I saw that it was raining, I was like Philly might
Yeah,
win this. Philly's gonna win this game. I'm thinking when it comes down to it, if we're talking like trenches
yeah,
in the rain,
yeah.
you got to take
They
Philly.
got a way better trench on both sides. Well,
If it was pouring in that Super
Kansas
Bowl,
City's line's
if
pretty
it was
good.
pouring in that Super Bowl last year, it would have been straight home,
It will
home, home,
never rain. Has
home.
it ever rained in a Super Bowl?
Yeah,
I mean, they play in outside stadiums.
yeah. I guarantee it's rained in a Super Bowl. Wasn't the helmet catch in the rain? Wasn't there some drizzle in the helmet catch or something? I feel like there was some
I don't
drizzle
know.
in a couple of that's like I like it's funny to think of wasted Google searches, and seems like a hilarious wasted Google search. Has it ever rained in a Super Bowl? I don't know.
Um,
Super Bowl 17 between like probably
the
I'm
most
sure.
rain was when Indy beat Chicago.
Oh my God! Yeah,
Yeah, it was raining that
yeah.
whole game. It
Mm-hmm.
was like an inch of rain.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. See, there's definitely some rain.
And that was that
That was
Prince?
Florida.
That was when Prince was playing in the rain or something.
Sure.
I know you don't like Prince. I forgot.
Why don't what I got against Prince?
Well, we've talked about Prince.
I don't. I don't
It was
dis.
during a Michael Jackson conversation. You were like, "Nah, fuck that."
No, I don't like when people. Here's the thing: if you got Prince over Michael Jackson, okay, like you're. I feel
I
like
don't.
I feel like not you, but I'm saying like
Yeah,
if somebody does, I feel like that's someone trying to be different.
sure.
Like you're really trying to be different if you're like, nah, like Prince is better than Mike, and then like, cause that like all I hear is like his guitar. It's like, bro, I don't
Yeah,
give a
he's a
fuck.
musician. Yeah,
I don't give a fuck, bro. Like
I was honestly just about to say. I was just
that's
about to
what,
say, dude, he's a better
dude.
musician.
It's like, yeah, it's like, okay, and Mike was a better singer and performer, so I don't,
Yeah,
and a better, I don't know, songwriter, whatever you want to say. Um,
everything
I
else.
don't dislike Prince though, but when it comes to him versus Mike, I mean, I'm gonna take my side.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take
he
my
was
side.
also
Don't,
better at
don't,
other things.
don't. I was about to say, don't
Right.
stop. Stop. I thought you were gonna make a Prince joke, and think you were leaning to a Mike joke. I was gonna stop you either way.
Well,
Okay, let's talk fantasy. Let's talk fantasy.
all right.
I think I went 1-1. I
I
think I went
went
one and
one and
one.
zero.
So let me pull up my game. Yeah. So, Josh Allen, Kenneth Walker got hurt. Didn't get much from him. Seven points from Najee. 22 points from Devontae. 23 points from Kittle. 23 points from DeAndre Swift. 16 points from Alex Singleton.
Mm.
Um, yeah, no, I like it. I like it. I had Devin Singletary on the bench with 26 points.
Mm.
I guess.
I had nothing on my bench.
I would say where are you at? How was your game?
I
There
beat
you go.
Shane
Oh,
because
well,
Shane
yeah.
didn't play really.
We knew you
Put
were
up
winning this one.
65 points. I had 143, but yeah, 26 from Dak, 8 from Henry, 20 from Brees Hall, 10 from Terry, 15 from Mike, 11 from Dalton Schultz, 15 from Mostert, 16 from Bobby Okereke at linebackers, 4 from Daniil Hunter, Jags D, 7 points, Cameron Dicker, 8. Yeah, bench did nothing. Burrow got hurt.
Yeah,
Nico played all right.
I mean,
Deonta Foreman had a touchdown and then went out.
I'm not gonna do the quick math in my head, but I feel like Shane had to have a chance if he made some moves.
Dude, Shane's bench kind of went
38
dumbtastic.
points from Herb, 13 points from Elijah Moore. I mean, anything. I mean, he had players that got 0 points. So, like, I mean, 6 points from Shaq Barrett might have added up and helped. Just anything like that. In my loss, though, let's see, because I did lose in this.
I still would have beat him.
I got my ass whooped, 201 to 115.
Oy.
I don't really know how, but I mean, so Josh Allen, Tony Pollard, Kenneth Walker, 2 points, Jamar Chase, 8 points, Brandon Cooks, only 5, Mark Andrews, only 3, Gus, 20, Logan Wilson, 15. Um, my bench didn't really do much. Deontay Johnson, 2 points. AJ Dillon, 8 points. 3 points from Tyler Boyd. I mean, 11 points from Adam Thielen. I
Mm.
really didn't do anything. Which, speaking of Logan Wilson, Did you see the NFL is looking to ban this hip drop tackle now?
I was thinking about that the other night. Like it was going through my mind. I was like, because they now have a name for it,
I
they're
guess, I mean,
probably thinking
they've had
about.
a name for it, but
I know, but the fact that like that type of tackle is being talked about now, it's like
it's like
kind of stupid.
I don't know, but it seems like a type of rule that is just messing football up because it I don't know.
Well, Jordan Travis just fucking broke his leg or whatever.
But was that on a
I
hip?
don't
Was
know.
that on a hip? Was that
They
on a
said it was a hip drop. Yeah,
bro? But at this point, it's like, what is considered a hip drop? You're tackling someone from behind.
exactly.
Are you not? I mean, we might as well
How
turn
are we gonna
football.
call that?
You might as well make flag football national in the National Football League because at this
Yeah.
point, you okay. So
National flag football.
you can't
We-
obviously you can't do anything with your head. So you have
No,
to. It has to be. You have to lead with your damn shoulders. At this point, if you're behind them, you can't grab them from up here because that's horse
no,
collaring.
that's a
You
horse
can't
collar.
grab them from the waist or lower because that's a hip drop tackle or drop hip tackle, whatever you want to call it.
Hip
Um,
drop bullshit.
I don't understand. They definitely need to chill on. Now you got running backs scared to fucking put their head down. You got
But
running backs
then,
afraid to run
like,
because they're gonna get fined for
oh, I know
playing good football.
exactly. But Harbaugh is. It's they said Harbaugh was calling for um
Well, I
to
don't
get rid
care,
of
bro. I'm not gonna sit
the
here.
thing. I'm like, dude, you're an NFL coach. Your guys do it.
That's the thing. Every that it to me, when people start talking about the hip drop tackle, like I said it on the last episode, I was like, I don't know, like like it's like you wrap somebody up from behind.
Yeah.
What I, it's just like we talked about this with targeting. Football is so bang bang. If you are running full speed to catch up with somebody and you wrap them up, you don't know how you're gonna land on them or how they're gonna land on you or how they're gonna fall or how you're gonna wrap up. It's
All right.
football.
Now listen to this. Listen to this. The ball carrier with one or both hands swings and rotates his body to the side or behind the ball carrier, then drops his body weight on the carrier's legs. Does that not sound like a tackle?
It sounds like a good way to get somebody to the ground.
It sounds like a good way to take someone down and to tackle
It
somebody.
sounds like a great way to get somebody from.
When you define it like, yeah, the weight's going on the fucking guy's legs, but that's how you.
That's
How else are you supposed
football.
to bring someone down?
If we're gonna ban,
I'll stand to the side of you and I'll just try to pull you.
if we're gonna ban that tackle, we gotta ban the tush push. If that is dangerous,
I mean, the tush push should be closer to being banned than.
but if simple tackles are dangerous, the tush push is dangerous because that's 22 heads colliding. That's
Yep.
22 boom. That's 22 targets. That's 22
Yep.
personal fouls.
Yep.
Everybody's ejected. Throw
Yep.
everybody out.
No more football.
Game's over. They just all the backups come in. It's just
Yep.
hey, sorry.
Yep.
I
It
don't
says
know.
that those opposed to banning hip drop tackles say that banning it would put defensive players in an impossible situation.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no fucking shit.
corners can't play. Corners can't cover.
Nope.
DBs can't.
You
DBs
can't touch a
cover.
guy.
You can't hit. You can barely. Defensive linemen can barely touch a quarterback unless they have the ball in their hands and they like safely tackle them from here to their
Yes.
waist.
Yes.
And now linebackers can't wrap you up and fall on your legs. I mean, it is impossible to play defense at this point.
It truly
It is
is.
but they're trying to make it impossible to run the ball because you're getting fined for
To get fined for putting your fucking head down. I don't know who's making these fucking calls, but it's complete bullshit.
I don't know, bro. I definitely don't like it, and I definitely don't like what Tom Brady said either.
Uh-oh.
So
Yeah, you haven't told me yet.
Tom Brady came out and said that. Let's see. Let me find the quote. Here we go. Brady not liking today's NFL. Tom Brady rips the quality of today's NFL. Explain why he thinks there's a lot of mediocrity. Mediocrity. Tom, you were in the league a year ago, my boy. So, I mean, maybe if here, let me look into the article a little bit. Let me not jump down his
Mediocrity.
throat. Pause. But
Nah, you don't have to
I
pause
feel
that.
like I feel like unless he like includes himself as part of the reason. Here, let's see. Tom Brady is concerned about the current state of the NFL. The recently retired future Hall of Fame quarterback is not a fan of what he's seen during the first 11 weeks. So, just talking about this season. So he's
Okay.
so this is all happening
So
this year.
his last season when he played like shit.
I mean, he was still top 5 in passing yards and everything, but a
Well, he's
season that has been
so can Jameis. Jameis can be top 5 in passing yards.
somewhat marred so far by injuries, questionable penalties, and pregame scuffles between teams, to name a few things. I think there's a lot of mediocrity in today's NFL. Brady recently said on the Stephen A. Smith show, I don't see the excellence that I saw in the past. Brady said there are several reasons why pro football, in his opinion, isn't as good as it used to be. I don't think the coaching is as good as it was. I don't think the development of the young players is as good as it was. The rules have allowed a lot of bad habits to get into the actual performance of the game. If anything, that's the opposite. I just think the product, in my opinion, is less than what it's been. Then compared
And
to
no
what?
fucking
Compared to what? Last year? Last season?
dude. Look back at 10 years ago.
What are we talking about right now? On the field, Brady feels players should be held more accountable regarding their safety. Okay, so what are we
So
talking
this is
about?
from the NFL.
Okay, so this is Tom
This is
Brady.
sucking Goodell's cock.
Okay, so Tom Brady retired and now he's on the NFL side for everything. Even though obviously in the NFL he cried penalties for 20 some years, but this is insane. A lot of players like
Well, he
hold
also
on.
says new rule changes encouraging player safety. Brady feels has taken away a crucial part of the game. What does that mean?
The new rule changes encouraging player safety. Brady feels has taken away a crucial part of the game. Players who dominated in his day wouldn't be able to do.
But that
Okay,
contradicts the first statement,
what
which
do
is
you?
Brady feels players should be held more accountable regarding their safety
I feel. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
or
whoa, whoa,
their
whoa,
own
whoa, whoa,
safety.
whoa, whoa! Offensive players need to protect themselves. Is a Brady quote.
Oh, that's what he's saying.
He said offensive players. I look at a lot of players like Ray Lewis and Rodney Harrison and Ronnie Lott, guys that impacted the game in a certain way. Brady said every hit they would have every
Would
hit they
have
would
been a
have made
penalty.
would have been a penalty. You hear coaches complaining about their own player being tackled. Why don't they talk to their player about how to protect themselves? We used to work on the fundamentals of those things all the time. Now they're trying to be regulated.
Okay, so we were wrong
Okay, but now it's like, but
in that first.
so okay, so he's not saying that the NFL needs to be safer. He's saying that they shouldn't be as strict.
No, he's saying that players should be held accountable for their own safety.
Then
So
why?
guys should be avoiding injuries,
But
which
does that not contradict his entire career? I mean,
calling for
Did
roughing the
Tom Brady
passers.
not cry for roughing the passer all the time? Did the NFL,
Did he not tear
is
his
he
ACL
not
in
part
07?
of the reason?
Oh, 08?
If he wants to talk about how the game evolved, is he not part of the reason why quarterbacks are untouchable now?
Oh, for sure he is.
Tom Brady is one of the biggest culprits for why quarterbacks are pretty much have a flag around their waist at all times and cannot be tackled because he spent his entire career crying about it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's pretty. So either way, yeah, sorry that I accuse him of that, but it's still pretty hypocritical to talk about how NFL or offensive players need to protect themselves when that whole time he played in the NFL up till last season, because he's pretending like he retired. And if this was Peyton Manning saying this, it's
Sure.
like, okay, I understand you've been out for a
Believable.
minute, but this is
You
like,
played against one of the best defenses of our era
it's like
and got lit up.
Tom retired like not even a year ago,
No.
and he's out here talking about how the evolution of the game is like has went to shit in 11 weeks. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I
no,
can't.
it's nuts.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that.
I mean, but it's the NFL. There will always be a level of mediocre play,
for sure,
and there has been forever.
and I mean, most of the time he was in the AFC East, he got to play 6 mediocre teams, or six games that versus mediocre teams. So I don't know. MVP votes.
Mine is going to I forgot his name.
So I got some contenders. Lamar, T-Law, Tua, Purdy, Josh Allen. Believe it or not, DeVito.
Yeah.
Fields, but he did lose, so I don't feel like I'm gonna give it to him. I got my order. I got mine. I'm going Purdy number 1.
Yep.
He went 21 for 25. He had 4 incompletions, had 333 yards and 3 touchdowns. Almost the same amount of touchdowns as incompletions.
Yeah.
Purdy number 1 for sure. I'm going Lamar 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going Josh Allen at 3. Or no, excuse me. No. I don't want Josh Allen there. I want Trevor Lawrence at 3. Trevor,
T-Law.
yep. 24 for 32, 262 yards, 2 touchdowns, two rushing touchdowns as well, 4 total
Ooh.
touchdowns. So I'm going Purdy, Lamar, and then I'm going Trevor Lawrence.
Well, I want Lamar 1. I didn't watch Purdy play. I watched that entire Thursday night Ravens game. Lamar looked damn near perfect. I mean, he played a complete great game, no mistakes, no bullshit. Went out there prime time, beat the Bengals. It's the best he's looked all season, I think, against a tough team. Purdy too. I didn't watch. I mean, the Bucs defense isn't much to talk about, and he's on a incredible team. And then T-Law 3, beast.
T-Law 3. All right. And then let's get this power ranking. Devin.
Who's our number 1?
Well, I mean, Kansas City just lost. Baltimore is number 2.
So you're saying the Broncos?
So Baltimore taking the
Yep.
number 1 spot. Does Philly jump to 2 or does it go Kansas City? I think it goes Philly, Kansas City
For right now.
at this point. I'd say
Chiefs were about a fingertip away from winning this game.
So here, the next 3 we're looking at is Miami, San Fran, Detroit. I say
San Fran, Detroit, Miami. No, Miami, Detroit.
but then Jacksonville.
Eey.
I think you got to throw Jacksonville up there. I think it should go.
Do we put them over Detroit?
I think it should go Miami, San Fran, Jacksonville, Detroit, Dallas.
Dallas gets a fucking whatever. A pat on the fucking ass.
Miami, San Fran, Jacksonville.
Oh, you guys are leading the NFCs. No, you're not. You're not even leading the NFCs. I always forget about the Eagles.
Detroit, Dallas. Okay, I like that. And then we'll. I'm gonna put Buffalo over Dallas. No, I'm gonna put Buffalo over. I'm gonna put Buffalo at 7. I think it might make you jump over Detroit and Dallas.
I don't think so.
Not over Dallas. All right, fuck it. I'll keep them at 9. I'll put them at 9.
The Jets fucking suck.
I'll put them at 9.
Dude. I mean, we can't hype them up that much.
Their defense. I thought their defense was gonna hold them to more than what they did. I thought they were gonna play a little bit better. But I maybe that's just me.
I said that this team in the beginning of the season is not who the Bills are.
So
Bills are a good team.
We still have Cleveland. We had Cleveland at 9, so we'll drop them down to 10. Now we're looking at the Chargers, Cincinnati, Seattle, Minnesota, the Rams, Pittsburgh, Tampa. Houston needs to make a jump. They're at 19. I think Houston needs to make a jump.
Yeah.
I think Houston can make.
Which I said last week.
I'll say it can go. All right. So Chargers, Cincinnati, Seattle. That order alone. How do you feel about? I feel like you can go Chargers, Seattle, Chargers, Seattle.
I don't even know if we can throw Cincinnati there right now.
I know. That's why I didn't say them yet.
Jake Browning.
So Chargers,
Yeesh.
Seattle. I'm not mad at that. Now we're looking at Cincinnati, Minnesota, the Rams, Pittsburgh, Houston.
Houston's got to jump a couple of those fuckers.
I would be confident going. I'll be confident going. Pittsburgh, Minnesota, Cincinnati, Houston. Houston might jump over a lot of these teams.
That's what I'm saying.
13?
Is that behind
are they
Seattle?
over? Yeah. Are they over the Rams?
Yeah.
Are they over Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Are they over Minnesota?
Yeah.
Well, then they're 13. Now, based on your yeahs, does Minnesota go next?
Uh, Thank you for acknowledging my slow yeah.
Um,
Um,
I think they might.
sure.
I think Minnesota. I'd go Minnesota
Pittsburgh.
Rams.
No.
Yeah, I think the Rams are better, but okay, I'll go
No. No.
Pittsburgh
No.
there.
No. No. I mean, I was saying no to myself.
Oh, okay. So
The Rams
Rams.
over Pittsburgh. Did the Browns jump anybody?
Browns are at 10.
Oh shit. Okay, my bad.
Then we gotta then we gotta go Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I'll go Cincinnati. And now we're looking at teams like Tampa, Tennessee, Vegas, New Orleans, Indy, Atlanta.
Tampa first there.
Green Bay can make a jump.
Sure.
Green Bay can make a jump over like Atlanta, Indy, New Orleans.
Yeah.
I can go.
Vegas might still have a shot.
I can
Something. I don't
go
know.
Vegas. I can go Vegas. Vegas Jets, Green Bay, or Vegas Green Bay Jets.
Vegas Green Bay Jets. They
Vegas.
have a no-name quarterback, and I don't even know what his fucking name is.
Vegas Green Bay Jets. And then I'd say Tennessee and then y'all.
Okay. Are you sure we're not 7?
And then I'd say you can keep Carolina at 32. I will put Chicago over New England because why the fuck not? I will
Why
give.
not? Who cares?
Oh no, I'm putting Denver over y'all.
Okay, thanks.
Actually, I'm putting
Tim
Denver.
Boyle is his name.
I'm putting
Sorry.
Denver over Tennessee as well right now. So I'm gonna go Tennessee, Washington. All right, there we go. And then I don't mind how this is looking. Arizona. Um, yeah, no,
Arizona should be next.
yeah.
Bears.
Bears are at 30. New Orleans, yeah. So Washington, I'd say Washington, New Orleans, Indy. Washington, New Orleans, Indy, Atlanta,
Have you thrown the Giants in yet?
and the Giants.
Giants just whooped our fucking ass.
They did, but I'm not holding too much weight on that. I'm not putting too
I
much
agree.
weight on that. We'll wait to see. Y'all are
I
falling
agree.
and they're climbing a little bit. So I mean, we will see. But with that being said, we did finalize our power ranking. Number 32, Carolina, New England, Chicago, Arizona, the Giants, Atlanta, Indianapolis, New Orleans, Washington, Tennessee, Denver, the Jets, Green Bay at 20, Vegas, Tampa, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, the Rams, Minnesota, Houston, Seattle, the Chargers, Cleveland at 10, Buffalo, Dallas, Detroit, Jacksonville, San Fran, Miami, Kansas City, Philly, Baltimore at 1.
Baltimore won. How's that feel,
Baltimore at
Mike?
1. It feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. Being in Florida, I went outside today and just heard people. I just heard a guy like, "Hey, y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can't talk about my Ravens." Like, I hear people down here, are making noise.
Well,
So
there's a bunch of O's fans down there.
there are a lot of O's fans down here. But see, the thing is, a lot of teams have training camp down here. So like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
But
there's a lot of everything around here.
yeah, but there's also some Lamar Jackson fans in that motherfucker.
Of course, there's a lot
They
of
like that Florida boy.
Lamar fans down here in Florida. But before we predict Thursday's games and the Friday game, we got a bracket
We're not predicting.
today.
I don't even know who's playing on Thursday.
We got 5-year stints.
Ooh,
Now
from MLB players.
you might ask Devin, I asked Devin, like, Mikey, who for what position? Like, what are we doing today? We're doing NBA player 5-year stints.
NBA
We're
players.
doing NBA player
We also
5
have 4 games to
year
predict.
stints. I know we got 3 Thursday games and a Friday game, so I am excited
We're
about
playing
that.
on Thanksgiving? Let's
Yeah,
fucking
y'all are
go.
losing on Thanksgiving.
Shut up, dude.
Y'all are getting your
No,
fucking.
you're picking us.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to make you.
No, there's no
I'm going to
chance
make
I'm
you.
picking y'all. It's not happening.
Lyndon B. Johnson is on this
It's not,
list.
yeah, Lyndon B. Johnson is on this list. Devin, we got 5 year stints, 16 matchups. We're gonna get right into it. I got stats for you. I got accolades. I got everything. We got
All right, get
18.
Dame off of this list.
All right, we will talk about Michael Jordan next round. We got
That guy was probably a 5-time scoring champion in that fucking span.
2015 to 2019 Steph Curry, 1984 to 1988 Magic Johnson.
This is a conversation.
The conversation everybody likes to have. Who's the number 1 point guard in the league? Who's the best point? We're about to find out, Devin, right now.
Well, they're very different. They're not really. Magic's 6'8" and
Yeah,
fucking
but people like to
throwing
talk
some of
about it.
these.
Some people like to have that take at at this point I got Curry as a number 1 point guard. So we're gonna see.
Different position.
So 2015, 2019 Stephen Curry, we got 358 games played. He averaged 27 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. 2 steals. He shot 49% from the field and 43% from the three. He was a 3-time champ, a 2-time regular season MVP, a 5-time All-Star, and a 3-time first team All-NBA. There you
Big
go.
moves.
That was Steph Curry from 2015 to 2019. Now you got 1984 to 1988 Magic, who played in 368 games, 20 points, 12 assists, and 6 rebounds, 1.7 steals. He shot 53% from the field, 21% from the three. He was a 2-time assist leader, 3-time NBA champ, 1-time MVP, 1 Finals MVP, 5-time All Star, 5-time first team All NBA.
Ooh.
All right. So obviously you got the fucking 43% from three for Steph.
Yeah.
Both 5-time All Stars. 2 more All NBAs for.
Led the league in threes, I'm assuming, all of those years.
I'm sure, but I didn't really put any emphasis on that.
Also, the most amount of threes in a season.
Magic Johnson. I mean, he does have that Finals MVP, same amount of championships. He has 1 less regular season MVP, but I mean that Finals MVP is like
That's not, dude.
what?
There's no way that hoists him over.
Okay, so no. I mean just this in MVPs. 2 regular season MVPs and no Finals MVP, or 1 regular season MVP and 1 Finals MVP. What would you take? Same
All right.
amount of
They
rings.
could have given the
No,
Finals MVP to Steph. They gave it to Andre Iguodala.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying this wins. This is who the winner of this
No,
debate
but yeah,
wins the case.
I mean, honestly, I would take. I don't know.
I know it's tricky. It's tricky. 2 regular season MVP. I understand. Yes, could Curry
1 unanimous.
Could Curry have one? Yeah, but he didn't. So Curry also could have had a 4th championship in this run, and he didn't.
Yes.
So I mean, if we're gonna do a bunch of what ifs for Steph, sure, Steph could have.
No.
I mean, yeah, what
But
if?
was the Finals MVP deserved by Iguodala? Probably not.
No, but 12 assists, and it was 12 and a half assists.
12 and a half assists.
12
But
and a
still
half
7 from Curry while averaging 7 more points.
This is close.
Unanimous MVP.
We might need a coin flip because I might take Magic.
It's for me it's Steph.
Devin, heads or tails? Flip a coin.
Heads.
It's heads. Steph Curry moves
Thank
on.
God.
Ain't no thank God. Steph Curry. I mean, this was close.
No, that is a lot.
I
Yeah.
feel like it was pretty close.
Magic's still that fucking. He's that dude. 5 first teams.
We got 2006, 2010 Kobe Bryant, 2010, 2014 Kevin Durant.
You got Finals MVP in this motherfucker. 2 of them.
All right, so Kobe Bryant, 2006 to 2010. He played in 394 games. Do you like it when I do one hole and one hole or back and forth?
One hole.
Okay.
Sometimes I get confused by the jumping.
Kobe Bryant, 394 games. He averaged 35 and 6, 30 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, 1.5 steals. He shot 46 from the field, 35% from the three, 2 finals, 3 scoring titles, 1 MVP, 2 finals MVPs, 5 All-Star selections, 5 first team All NBAs, 5 first team All Defensive.
Oh, fuck.
Going up against 2010 to 2014 KD, if only I could find it right there. He played in 388 games, averaged 29 points, 4 assists, 8 boards, 1.3 steals, and a block, 49% from the field, 38% from 3, 5 scoring titles, 1 MVP, 5 All-Stars, 5 first team All NBA.
God, 5 scoring titles? Fuck.
Look, 5 scoring titles is crazy.
Yeah.
And KD is one of the greatest scorers of all time.
Kobe still averaged more.
But
points.
It's Kobe Bryant.
It's 5 defensive.
It is Kobe Bryant.
And 2 finals MVPs on a team that wasn't a super team.
98, 02 Shaq, 11, 14 Melo.
Shaq.
Yeah, I'm not.
Shaq was averaging like 33.
I say I'm not.
He averaged, yeah.
We're not going to waste time having that conversation. We got 2012.
Shout out to Melo.
Yeah, Melo. I'll tell you. I mean, Melo from 2011.
He was at the bank on Thursday.
276. He averaged 26 points, 3 assists, 7 boards, shot 45%, 38% from the 3, 5-time All-Star.
That's it.
Also, Dame, from 20.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that, Dame. But from 2017 to 2021, 361 games, 28 points, 7 assists, 4 boards, 45% from the field, 38% from the 3, 4 All-Stars, 1 first team All-NBA.
Perfect.
We got 2012, 2016 LeBron, 2016, 2020 Harden. Is this a conversation you need to have?
LeBron.
Okay, I will tell you though, in 2016, from 2016 2020, James Harden, he had some numbers. 2016 and 2020, 381 games. He averaged 32 points, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds. 2 steals.
Damn.
He shot 44% from the field, 36% from 3. 1 MVP, 3 scoring titles, one assist title, 5 All-Stars, 4 first team All NBA.
Nice.
But I mean, we will talk LeBron next round. We got 71 to 1975 Kareem, 2006 to 2010 Dwayne Wade.
This is a matchup no one's ever seen before.
No, I don't think anybody has had this matchup before.
Who's better, Dwayne Wade or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
2006 to 2010 Dwayne Wade. He played in 333 games. He averaged 28 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. He shot 49%, 29% from 3. One-time scoring champ, finals MVP, or excuse me, not one scoring champ, 1 NBA championship, 1 finals MVP, he has 1 scoring title, 5 All-Stars, and 2 first-team All-NBAs. Sorry, that was a little all over the place, but Kareem.
Solid. How many points, sorry?
Dwayne Wade averaged 28, 7, and 5.
Okay.
On 49 and 29.
Okay.
Kareem, 385 games. He averaged 31 points, 5 assists, 15 rebounds, 3 blocks, shot 55% from the field. He was a 3-time MVP, won 1 championship, 2 scoring titles, a finals MVP, 5 All-Stars, 4 first team, 2 defensive first teams. Okay, take away the rebounds.
Yeah.
It was the 70s.
Yeah, it's hard not to say it was the 70s.
So he won 3 MVPs. I'll give him a check for that. But I would say for Dwayne Wade to average 28 versus Kareem's 31, I'm taking Dwayne's 1.
At what? 6'1", 6'2"?
He might have. Was he that short?
6'3" maybe.
They both have a Finals MVP, 1 championship. Kareem has 3 regular season MVPs, but
Dwayne never got one, but he could have.
two. Look, I don't want Dwayne Wade to only move on if it's just because of the 70s. So if that's the only thing, Kareem has to go. But is there any other thing that's? I mean, the scoring, okay. 28,
How many
7 and
assists?
5,
7 and 5.
2 steals, 5 All-Stars, 2 first teams. Kareem was 4 first teams.
I say
2
we just flip a
defensive.
coin. Heads it's Kareem, tails it's Wade.
I mean, I feel like I'm just trying to make an argument for Wade. Like I
I
think
know.
it's Kareem.
Okay.
We can. I mean, it's Kareem. I think it's Kareem.
Yeah.
All right. We have 1960, 1964, Wilt Chamberlain, 2019, 2023, Giannis. All right.
I thought that was Gilbert Arenas.
1960 to 1964, Wilt, 391 games. He averaged
35.
42 points.
Fuck me.
3 assists and 25 rebounds. He shot 51%. MVP, Rookie of the Year, 5 scoring titles, 5 rebounding titles, 5 All-Stars, 4 first team All-NBA.
Can we say this?
Yes, we
was
can.
the 60s?
Yes. Okay. Yes, we 100% can.
These are scrubs.
Giannis, 2019 to 2023, he played in 326 games. So what is that?
70 less?
Yeah, I would say,
less.
a good 60, 70 less games. He averaged 29 points, 6 assists, 12 rebounds, shot 56%, 29% from the 3, 2 MVPs, 1 championship, 1 finals MVP, 5 All-Stars, 5 first-team All-Pros, 1 Defensive Player of the Year, 4 defensive All-First Teams.
I think it's Giannis.
Now, you will notice that depoys might not mean shit in the NBA as we go on with this because this is the only depoy on here. But I think it's Giannis, bro. Like, bro, okay, we'll average a bunch of points and a bunch of rebounds. Giannis would have done that and more.
I don't care who you are. Wilt's not playing in this game and putting up anywhere near those numbers.
No. I'm sorry.
It's impossible. He would have averaged like 21, 2, and 12.
Our final matchup of the first round.
Maybe more. Maybe I'm being a prick. Maybe he's got numbers that are closer to Giannis's. But
that's the thing. It's like it could translate. He might be more like Giannis. Giannis might be.
But he's not
going
to be that dominant.
Probably not.
He's not putting up 42 points in a game.
No. 1980.
Every game. And he's not putting up 100 in a game.
Fuck no. Which there's still no video proof that he did that.
That's totally fair.
1984 to 1988, Larry Bird. 2015, 2019, Russell Westbrook.
Russell Wilson, baby.
All right.
Let's hear some numbies.
Larry Bird, 1984, 1988, 391 games, averaged 27 points, 7 assists, and 10 boards. 2 steals, shot 51% from the field, 40% from 3. 3-time MVP, 2-time champion, 2 finals MVPs, 5 All-Stars, 5 first team All-NBA. Russell Westbrook played 381 games, 26 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds, 2 steals, shot 44%, 31% from 3, 1 MVP, 1 scoring title, 5 All-Stars, 2 first team All-NBA. Yeah.
Larry Legend.
I mean, hey, the numbers are there.
The numbers are big.
Shout out to Russ, damn near.
Yes.
I mean, 5-year stint almost averaging a triple-double.
That's no one on this board got that.
So, I mean, hey, shout out to Russ, though. I had to at least let him go out respectfully.
Russ would have beat Melo.
All right. He would have beat Melo. He definitely would have beat Melo. 1989, 1993, Jordan. 2015, 2019, Steph. All right, Devin. All that big shit you were talking about Steph Curry. Let's hear it. Let's hear why Steph. Let's hear it. So Steph Curry, obviously 358 games, 27 points, 7 assists, 5 boards, 2 steals, 49% from the field, 43% from three. Three-time champ, 2 MVPs, 5 All-Stars, 3 first team All NBA.
Yeah.
And Michael Jordan, 89 to 93, played in 403 games, 32 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds, 2.5 steals, 52% from the field, 33% from the three. Three-time champ, 3 finals MVPs, 5 scoring titles, 3 MVPs, 5 All-Stars, 5 first team All NBA, 5 All Team Defense.
Defense. Damn. Yeah. That's Mike all day.
Yeah, it's Mike.
Every day of the
It's
week.
Mike. It's Mike.
I don't know why we have to have that conversation. That's an insane 5 years.
It's Mike. In a matchup we've all wanted. A matchup people talk about all
Kobe
the
versus
time.
Shaq. This
2006 to 2010 Kobe versus 1998 2002 Shaq. So 2000, just to refresh the memory because we haven't talked Shaq yet. 2006 2010 Kobe, 394 games, 30 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, 1.5 steals. Shot 46% from the field, 35% from the three. 2 finals, 3 scoring titles, 1 MVP, 2 finals MVPs, 5 All-Stars, 5 first team All NBA, 5 first team defense. Shaq, 1998 to 2002. He played in 329 games, averaged 28 points, 3 assists, 12 boards, shot 58% from the field, 2.5 blocks, 1 MVP, 3-time champion, 2 scoring titles, 2 what is that? 2 rebound, I'm assuming. Yeah, 2 rebound titles, 3 finals MVPs, 4 All-Stars, 4 first team All NBA. All right. So
3 finals MVPs. You said that?
he's got 3 finals MVPs. So 3 finals
Yeah.
MVPs to Kobe's 2.
While he was playing with Kobe.
He was playing with Kobe. 30 points to Shaq's 20 or 30 points to Shaq's 28. Shaq averaged 12 rebounds. Kobe averaged 5 assists and 6 rebounds, 1.5 steals and 2.5 blocks. Kobe shot 46 and 35. 2 finals MVPs, 3 scoring titles to 2 scoring titles, 1 MVP to Shaq's.
1 MVP.
1 MVP, 4 All-Stars, 4 first teams, 5 All-Stars, 5 first teams, 5 defense. Dude, I think it's like Kobe by that much.
Really?
I think it's Kobe by like that much.
I think it's Shaq.
I mean, all right. Why?
Are you getting Kobe? Does Kobe have the all defense? Is that what it is?
I mean, Kobe 5 all NBA, 5 all defense, first team defense. Shaq was what? 4-time. He wasn't on 1 first team defense.
Which is wild.
Shaq was not on 1 first team defense. Didn't have a Defensive Player of the Year award. He's got 2 scoring titles. The Finals MVPs are. He's got 1 Finals MVP and 1 championship over Kobe. Now, Kobe also has those championships, but not that. Obviously, not the
Finals MVP. Yeah.
That's another reason why I think it's Kobe, bro. I think
Kobe also wasn't playing with anyone close to whoever the fuck Shaq was back then.
Kobe's 5-year run happens without Shaq. Shaq's 5-year run is a little bit different without Kobe. I'm not saying you take Kobe away and he's just a bum, but I'm saying it's a little different.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fair.
And now, to be fair, we haven't brought up teammates at all yet, which I feel like we will. But hey.
I mean, we could have brought it up for Steph, but there was no need.
We could have. We got 2012, 2016 LeBron, 1971, 1975 Kareem. So I mean, Kareem barely beat Wade, but we can have this conversation if you want.
Sure.
So Kareem, 385 games, 31 points, 4 assists, 15 rebounds, 3 blocks, 55%, 3 MVPs, 1 championship, 2 scoring titles, 1 Finals MVP, 5 All-Stars, 4 first teams, 2 first team defense. LeBron, 360 games. He averaged 26 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, 1.5 steals, shot 54%, 36% from 3, 3 championships, 2 MVPs, 3 Finals MVPs, 5 All-Stars, 5 first team NBA, 2 first team defense.
LeBron.
It's LeBron. Ooh, let me not move.
LeBron James.
Let me not move Harden. It is LeBron. All right, what do we got? We got 1984, 1988 Bird, 2019, 2023 Giannis. 2019, 2023 Giannis, 326 games. He averaged 29, 6, and 12. 56 from the field, 29 from 3. 2 MVPs, 1 final MVP, 1 championship, 5 All-Stars, 5 first team NBA, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year, 4 first team defense, all defense, and whatever the fuck it's called. Larry Bird.
Defensive team.
391 games, 27 points, 7 assists, 10 rebounds, 2 steals, 51 and 40 from the field, 3 MVPs, 2 championships, 2 Finals MVPs, 5 All-Stars, 5 first team All-NBA. All right, so they both got the 5 first teams. Giannis has got
2 Finals MVPs.
Giannis has got 2 MVPs and a Defensive Player a Year against 3 regular season MVPs. Larry won 2 championships, 2 Finals MVPs. Giannis won 1 championship, 1 Finals MVP. 5-time All-Star.
By the way, I don't think anyone watched that Finals.
Bucks Suns.
I forget about that every time.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Chris Paul in the Finals. Who would watch that? Is it Larry by like a hair?
It's Larry. I don't know if it's a hair, but
in championships, efficiency and scoring, and just accolades. I feel like it's. Do you feel like it's Larry by more?
No, it's Larry, but
yeah, no.
It's close.
It's Larry.
I don't know. It's Larry.
It's Larry.
Maybe it's not that close, but
1989, 1993 Jordan, 2006, 2010 Kobe. Let's have the conversation. So, Michael Jordan, 403 games, 32 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds, 2.5 steals. He shot 52 and 33. Kobe played in 394 games, averaged 30 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, 1.5 steals, shot 46 and 35 from 3. MJ had 3 championships, 3 Finals MVPs, 5 scoring titles, 3 MVPs, 5 All-Stars, 5 first team on All-NBA and All-Defense.
No depoys?
No depoys.
Not in this time. He's won them before, right? Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I think in 88.
Earlier in his career.
And Kobe had 2 Finals, 3 scoring titles, 1 MVP, 2 Finals MVPs, 5 All-Stars, 5 and 5 for All-NBA and defense.
Yeah.
So they match up 5 and 5. 32, 6 and 7 to 35 and 6, which is crazy close. 2.5 to 1.5 steals. Jordan shot 52 and 33. Kobe shot 46 and 35. 2 Finals MVPs. 3 Finals MVPs. The question is, what was more impressive?
It's Jordan.
All right.
It's Michael Jordan.
Okay.
No, Kobe winning 2 championships.
No, you're right. 1 championship should beat out any player in any conversation.
That's not what I'm saying.
Just 1 more championship.
He also got 2 more MVPs.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
Do you think it's Kobe?
I
We
mean,
can flip a coin.
well, you talk about Steph getting robbed from Finals MVPs. Kobe definitely got robbed when Steve Nash won MVP. So I mean,
Well, so did Shaq, and so did a bunch of other
yeah.
guys.
So I mean, yeah. But yeah,
The,
sure.
the
No,
regular season
I just
MVP,
don't.
yeah, that was
I just
that
don't.
was
I don't
bullshit.
like how easy it was for you. You're like, yeah, it's Mike.
No, I mean it's not. They're incredibly close,
Yeah.
but to me an inch is a mile, and if I mean MJ's winning this, it's not like I need to deliberate between them two.
Wow, an inch is a mile. Oh wow, an inch is a
Well,
mile.
that's what they tell me.
All right. We got 2012, 2016.
My boyfriends.
2012, 2016 LeBron, 1984, 1988
Pause.
Bird.
I made a
Um.
pause.
Okay.
My
Okay.
crooked
I mean, I'm
fingers.
I'm assuming you want to have this conversation.
Yes.
So Bird, 88 or 84 to 88, 391 games. He averaged 27, 7 and 10, 2 steals, shot 51 and 40. LeBron, 360 games, 26, 7 and 7, 1.5 steals. He shot 54 and 36. Um, Bird had 3 MVPs, 2 Finals MVPs, 2 championships, 5 All-Stars, 5 first-team All-NBA. LeBron had 3 championships, 2 MVPs, 3 Finals MVPs, 5 All-Stars, 5 first teams, 2 first-team defense.
Mm.
Well, if an inch is a mile, it's LeBron.
I think it's LeBron.
And
But I mean, yeah, Bird's got stuff.
Bird's
Those
got
are
some shit.
crazy Bird numbers. I didn't realize Bird was putting up crazy numbers.
I mean,
like
what you
that.
think Bird was putting up? I mean, 27, 7 and 10,
I don't know.
shooting 51 and 40.
40% from three in the 80s is pretty fucking sick.
I mean, Larry had a shot. People who say Larry could score in today's NBA, it's obvious.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'd be the complete Larry Bird.
No.
He might be like
Maybe.
Duncan Robinson, but he'd. Hey,
No. Maybe.
yeah. I mean,
Duncan can't
hey.
shoot.
All right, let's have the conversation that we all knew.
If Bird could get open, yeah.
The conversation we all
maybe like a Kevin Love.
Maybe Kevin Love's a little bigger, but the conversation that we all knew was gonna be had. We were gonna have at the end of this.
Yes.
1989 to 1993, Michael Jordan. 2012, 2016, LeBron. All right, fucking get your popcorn out. So, 403 games. I'm gonna go back to back on this one. This is the last matchup. So Jordan, LeBron. 403 games for LeBron, or for Mike. I'm gonna just say it. 403 games for Mike, 360 games for LeBron. Mike averaged 32, 6 and 7. LeBron averaged 26, 7 and 7. Mike had 2.5 steals. LeBron had 1.5 steals. Mike shot 52 and 33. LeBron shot 54 and 36. Mike had 3 finals, three championships, 3 Finals MVPs, 3 regular season MVPs, 5 scoring titles. LeBron had 3 championships, 3 Finals MVPs, 2 regular season MVPs, 5 scoring titles, 5 All-Stars for both of them, 5 first teams for both of them. Mike had 5 first team defense. LeBron had 2 first-team defense. Well, yeah, as the story goes, an inch is a mile.
All right. That doesn't need to be
So I guess it's Michael Jordan. Let me say this though.
So you guess it's Michael Jordan?
I will say this. This is not dictate in any way who I think the GOAT of the NBA is or where I stand on this. But hey,
Yes.
you wanna take a microscope and put it on 5 years. Yeah, Mike had a great run. Obviously, we're gonna do this again, and we're gonna have another great 5 years from Mike that we could put on here. But no, we don't talk much NBA, and I figured because we can't find much in today's NBA that we really have interest in talk about, we at least could involve it in the brackets and have some interest in
Yes.
talking about the NBA.
Yes.
But yeah, there you go, Michael Jordan. 1989-93 best 5-year stint in the first bracket.
Yes, but there's some wild 5-year stints in here that I didn't like. Wade, that 5-year stint's pretty fucking sick.
I mean, the Wade stint, the Kobe stint, the KD
Yeah.
stint, the 5 scoring
Yes.
titles for KD. I mean, Kareem and Wilt's, I threw in there simply because of the
Well,
numbers.
Kareem's I can stand behind more than
Bro,
Wilt's. Wilt's playing in the early
it's
60s.
only a decade difference. Let's be real. It's not
No, I know, but the amount that the game
like
changed
think
in that, I
about
mean,
it.
the NBA became the NBA.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Kobe's numbers and Harden's numbers are like similar because the
Yeah,
game didn't change that much
no,
in like, 10, 15 years. Even now you can say it, obviously it has changed. The threes,
yes,
Steph Curry, but when we're talking in terms of just stats,
yeah,
not that much difference. Same thing
no,
from 60s to 70s, probably not that big of a difference. Now, all the NBA nerds are going to be like, "Well, in 1971, or I don't care.
bullshit.
We're looking at the stats right here, Devin. You can see
Yeah,
it ain't that much of a difference. But
no.
you know what we do got to do?
And this is why baseball sucks. Baseball sucks because it hasn't changed.
Yeah, yeah. Which we've
The
talked about
NBA's
before.
changed. The NBA changes all the time. The NFL changes sometimes a lot.
But for worse, let's be real. The NFL has not
Yeah,
changed for the better at all. I don't
it
think.
has.
What, added a regular season game and an extra spot in the playoffs?
No, I'm saying it's changed from what it was in the 60s.
No, but oh, are you going that far back? I was just saying like the evolution through like decades, like 5 years, maybe like not decades, but like 5 years, maybe a decade. Like
Well, I think the NFL is more on a bell curve, but it's like a plateau. It's flattening
if
out a little bit.
if we're talking
It
talent,
had a massive rise, and now it's sort of flat.
I agree with you. If we're talking talent on the field,
Yeah.
and enjoying the actual play. But if we're talking just like changes being made, I feel like
Oh
definitely.
yeah, sure.
I feel like that's more athletes evolving than like the rules changing for the NFL to make it better.
Yeah. No, they
If that
haven't
makes any
done much to
sense.
make the game more fun. And Brady said it. But I don't understand his whole like the offensive players have to. He's like, just don't get hurt. And you're like, I guess,
And
but it's like,
I know it seemed like we were just trying to find a reason to just shit on Brady, but I genuinely thought at first he was like, the NFL needs to be safer, which is like, shut up, because
yeah. But he's saying that the rules shouldn't make it safer. The players should.
make it safer. But if that's the
But
case, then
what he's
you
just
should have
saying is
said
just
that
make
in
it
2007.
exactly.
Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
In '08 when you tore your ACL up,
Come
I
on,
should have
bro.
gotten out of the way. My bad.
Yeah, I should have landed different. Like, I should have watched out for where that defensive player landed. Like, come on, bro. That's
Um,
just stupid.
but
That's
yeah,
just
I mean,
stupid.
the quarterback position changed massively while he was in the NFL. I mean, I don't even know when the roughing the passer was really implemented in the league, but it's been pretty big over the past couple of years, and Brady was involved in a lot of that.
He was definitely a part of that. Cut out for a second, but we do
Yeah,
got to
most
do,
definitely.
Devin. We got 4 games to predict.
Yeah.
4 games to predict. Now they seem like pretty simple to predict.
Can
Like,
I
go ahead.
can I change? Can I go for the worst prediction? Can that one win?
I don't think so.
Can it be like golf? The lowest number wins,
4, 5,
please.
6. You did go 8-6.
No, dang.
So I mean, you didn't have a terrible week.
What was my weekly? What was yours?
You went 8-6, which means I went what, 9-5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hey,
Nine
you
and
said we were
five.
going 7-7 together. We both beat
We
7-7.
both beat
I like it.
7-7, which puts us at a total of 100 wins for you and 55 losses, and I'm at 109 wins. This math has got to be wrong, right?
¿Qué pasa?
Because I'm at 55.
Losses?
Yeah. It
That
was.
math is wrong.
Hold on. It was Whoa, why is my map? Whoa, where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong here? Did I not? Oh no, what did I do, Devin? What did I do?
Maybe you didn't add on to my losses.
Hold on.
I don't know. Figure out how many wins we have, and then figure out the losses.
Okay, so last week you went 5-9. I went 7-7,
I went 5-9 last
which
week.
put us at 87-49, and you at 93-43, which put me at 150. You had oh. All right.
You got it.
Sorry about that. I don't know why I wrote I don't know why. I don't know how I got this number for you, and I don't know why I got that number from you. 9, 2, 8, okay, so you are 100 wins, 64 losses.
Wow, that's
I'm at 100 wins, 55.
109 wins.
Or excuse me, 109 wins, 55
55
losses.
losses.
109 wins, 55 losses. There we go. Math is adding up now. All right. 4 games to predict. Green Bay versus Detroit. I mean, Detroit should win. I'm picking them.
Unless Jordan Love is Aaron Rodgers and hits Richard Rodgers in the end zone, or Richard Love in the end zone.
For like a Hail Mary, that's definitely possible. But I'm going to lock in for Detroit.
In Detroit?
In Detroit?
Detroit.
Come on now, Detroit. Washington versus Dallas.
You know who I'm going with, dude.
All right, so we're both picking Dallas. San Fran versus
What if we
Seattle.
win? What if we win, though?
If you win, that'd be cool. But I doubt
We're
it.
not winning in Dallas.
San Fran versus Seattle.
That's a toughie.
I mean,
in the 12th man.
Should be.
See, every time I try to get away from
the Niners,
us picking the same thing, I've just dug myself a bigger hole.
I feel like it should, like I said last week, the way they're talking about San Fran, it should be San Fran, no question.
Yeah.
So, San Fran, no question. That's what I'm going with.
I want to pick the next game, and then I'll come back.
Okay. So
Dolphins.
Yeah. I mean, Dolphins are beating the Jets on Friday. I'm gonna also go with Miami. So we're right back at it. San Fran versus Seattle.
Do I want to stay with the same record? Or do I want to go for the fucking glory?
Could go for the glory and be one game closer. It's definitely possible. But I don't know. That is your call.
Oh, fuck. Gino is optimistic to play.
Kenneth Walker.
Oh, fuck. Thank you, 49ers. Fuck, I almost shitted myself.
Yeah.
What am I? Every time I do this, I'm wrong. Fuck. God damn it.
With that being said, we talked all week 11 games. We talked 5-year NBA stints, MVP votes, power ranking. We predicted Thursday and Friday's games.
Yep.
Fantasy.
Yep.
It's time to get out of here.
Yep.
Is there anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Wash your drawers. Take a shower, you stink.
All right. Well,
use deodorant, please. There's nothing I hate more than people who don't use deodorant. Like I'm not using deodorant because.
What about brushing your teeth? Like I feel like I'd rather you brush your teeth. Like if I had to pick one, and you were like to talk to me, like if I had to interact with somebody, would I rather them not use deodorant or brush their teeth?
I would rather them brush their teeth, but if you shower and don't use deodorant, it's getawayable with. But if you're one of those,
being in Florida, it's a must to have deodorant on.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as you step outside, you're in a sauna. So I mean, it's like
But you better shower. There's people out there like I shower like once a week.
That's another thing though. You gotta shower.
You need
go
to
outside. You go outside in Florida, you're probably gonna have to come inside and shower.
For sure, you're taking multiple Florida showers a day.
Yeah. But with that being said, we talked everything we had to talk about. Brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. We'll be back on Saturday to talk all Thursday and Friday's games, to predict Saturday's games, Monday's game, um, set up fantasy, talk fantasy outcomes, all that good shit. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.
Wet noodles.